Broadcasting live from Houston, Texas, where the retractable roof of Minute Maid Park is closed. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Atlanta Braves and the Houston Astros. It's Astros baseball, and it's next on the show. Luis Garcia, the right-hander from Venezuela, gets the starting nod in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Well, I think he's the kind of guy you always feel confident in to go out there and perform for you. He has great stuff, and beyond that, he knows how to get guys out. That's something some pitchers never really figure out, but he doesn't have that problem most of the time, and I don't expect that to be a problem here either.
Now at the plate is Eddie Rosario, and we are set for baseball here this evening. First pitch of the AB now. 92 splits the plate, and it's strike one.
First pitch, 7 o'clock.
A ball and a strike now to the Atlanta leadoff man. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
A swinging bunt up the third baseline.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
Fouled away. The payoff pitch one more time. And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at-bat.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
So next up will be Freddie Freeman, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A ball and a strike now to the Braves' first baseman. And there are our umpires. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Earl Hendricks.
Hey, you know, D-Row, the book kind of on Earl Hendricks is he likes one side of the plate or the other. Could it be where he sets up behind the catcher?
It could be, Dan, but as a hitter, that's all you look for. I'll give you a little bit off the outside edge if you're going to be consistent with it.
2 balls and a strike to Freeman. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Batting third, the second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
So up steps Ozzie Albies. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Pitch on the way. Two out, nobody on. Albies with a 1-1 count now. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone.
What we're seeing here is a guy getting pitched to very carefully. It doesn't matter that there's 2 outs and nobody on. He's a threat to score even when he's standing in the batter's box.
Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
They know the threat this guy poses at the plate. I know it's a 3-1 in this situation right here, but I cannot believe for the life of me this pitcher is going to come anywhere near the middle of the zone.
Stopped by the post office to get stamps on the way to mailing in that swing. It's 3-2 now.
Man, that pitch had the look of a fastball. Straight changeup, and the bottom fell out of it.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And we'll have the first base runner of the ball game here as that misses, and it's a 2-out walk.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
So next to bat will be Austin Reilly, man at first after the 2-out walk. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Albies leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. There he goes. Pitch inside the throw, and it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
Good steal of second there, and that really sets up the middle of this order to drive in a run and break this scoreless ball game. Always great if you can score first early in the game.
Outside, 3-0 now. Jorge Solaire would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Here it is, and this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. Tucker is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. So they get a man to second here in the opening half inning, but fail to capitalize. Now the Astros will get their first opportunity, no score. Max Fried, the southpaw out of the Golden State, gets the call here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, getting a look at lefty Max Fried, and man, has this guy come a long way in a short time. This guy's as good a left-handed starting pitcher as there is in the game. Smooth gas, 95 to 97 miles an hour. Good overhand curveball. He'll mix the steady diet of changeups in. When he starts to put all 3 of those pitches together, look out. We're looking at one of the top left-handed pitchers in all of baseball.
First pitch coming, here it is. Jose Altuve is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning, 1-0. Here it comes. And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now. A swing here on the fastball, and this will get fouled off to the right side. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
What a well-executed fastball right there, down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
Ready with another 2-2. And it's fouled away.
Had to be sitting something hard right there because he gave up on that pitch, but it was right down the chute.
And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got
second.
it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen
Michael
completely out of the
Reilly.
zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Here's Michael Brantley, as he'll take a look at ball one. Two and 0 to Brantley.
Two-pitch mix here. If you're in the batter's box, you're looking for something up. Sinker changeup right here. Got to get it up.
Fouled off.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
The 2-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike two.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Just out in front of that one, still 2-2. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. So wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike one. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first two guys going down on strikes to start the inning. And this is lined hard to deep left. Rosario will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. On to the second inning now from Minute Maid Park with no score. All set for the start of the inning, and digging in is the big-time power threat, Jorge Solaire.
Jorge Solaire.
Here's the pitch. Now a half swing here as he wanted to pull it back, but he does so too late. It's strike one. One ball and one strike to their DH here tonight.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
And now a pitch on the way. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2.
He walked a guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
Here comes the payoff pitch. Popped up. Gurriel calls for it. One away.
Batting sixth, the center fielder, number 14, Adam Duvall.
Stepping in next, Adam Duvall. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. No score here as we play inning number 2. Now a ball hit in the air to straightaway left. This is carrying well. Out of here. Adam Duvall leaves the yard with a solo shot. As the Braves get on the board first, it's 1-0.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
So next to bat will be the left-handed hitting Jock Peterson.
Jock Peterson.
As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. One out, nobody on. Into the corner and slicing foul. The 1-1. Hit hard on the ground to second. Altuve has it. And there's out number 2.
Batting 8.
So the bases are empty with 2 gone now. And up next, the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. First pitch of the AB on its way. Starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball 1. Just the second inning, but already 37 pitches to this point. Here's a drive out to left center field. On his way to second is d'Arnaud. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
Man, I don't think he could have bisected those fielders any better if he tried. Drove that one into the alley for a gapper that'll bring him easily into second base.
Dansby Swanson lining up to hit as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
d'Arnaud stands at second with 2 gone. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. The set and the 2-2, and he fouls this one off. Pitch is piling up, 44, and he's not clear of the second yet. Swing and a miss, blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on this solo shot. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's now 1-0 Atlanta. Last half of the second set to go, and standing in is the DH, Yordan Alvarez.
Yordan Alvarez.
Now the pitch. The windup and the 0-1. Strike two as the fastball is let go.
So 2 pitches in a row on the outside corner for strikes. You think he stays out there?
I think he does. One thing you don't want to do, though, Matt, it's not a good idea to throw the same hitter, the same pitch 3 times in a row, back to back to back, but I think he might throw it here.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Classic slider, down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
So next to swing the bat will be Carlos Correa, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes. Correa, who's sometimes called Show-Rea, he's a veteran of 7 years at the major league level. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Wow, his stuff looks electric coming out of the gates in this one, guys. That's
Batting
5
six.
batters faced, 4 strikeouts. That's going to be a tough pace to keep up, but it looks like he has what it takes to work deep into this game.
To the plate now, Kyle Tucker, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1, trying to avoid becoming the 3rd strikeout victim of the inning here. Here comes the 1-0. Two out, nobody on. One and two now as that one's fouled off. Into the windup and the pitch. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive.
Gurriel.
So here's Yuli Gurriel as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Throw over to the bag, and the runner back in standing. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
Here's a look over to first. Back in standing. 2 out with the man at first. Gurriel behind, a ball and 2 strikes. Fouled away. Little chopper back to the mound. He had a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. Astros leave 1. They trail this one 1-0. And we're back in Houston. Welcome back to Minute Maid Park as we check in with Heidi.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves' offense with their manager Brian Snitker during the commercial break, and flat out he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. And stepping in, Eddie Rosario struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7, 8 pitch ABs, sometimes it just comes down to pure execution. Let's see if he makes the adjustment right here.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. A bouncer to the left side.
Bregman gloves it.
And the throw on to first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away. Stepping in for the Braves, Freddie Freeman. He bounced out last time up. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. A high fastball is in there.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
1-1.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Two and 1. Now a curveball here, nowhere close. That's in the dirt. It's 3-1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
The batter, number 1, second baseman, Ozzie.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Freeman leads off first with 1 away. And he falls behind 0-2. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
Here comes the 1-2. And it's fouled away. Runners on first with 1 down. Pulled toward right center field. Tucker is there now, and he has it for the second out. So here's the cleanup hitter, Austin Reilly. He flew out in his last AB.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Brantley going back. It's up and out of here into the archways. So a 2-run shot to left center as the Braves have opened up a 3-0 lead.
You don't see this very often off of this starting pitcher. This guy's not used to giving up some bombs, so I'm sure that'll be a wake-up call, and he'll start throwing some better pitches.
In is Jorge Solaire.
The designated hitter, Jorge Solaire.
As he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. He popped out in his first trip. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
And that one yanked just foul. And he misses again, ball 3. Adam Duvall would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Into his motion, here comes the 3-1. Swung on and missed. That strike 2.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your ace swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
High in the air out to center field. McCormick will wait on it, and he will make the catch, so that'll do it. But 2 in the inning for Atlanta, both coming on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 3rd coming up. It's now 3-0 Atlanta. Bottom of the 3rd now, and standing in the outfielder, Chas McCormick.
Hey, Matty, they need to get some offense going in this one. Getting a run back in this inning, give them a little bit of confidence that they can keep up in this game.
Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here, 0-1. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. Darno gathers it, but the batter's going to take first easily after striking out. So not the start to the inning he was looking for as he got the strikeout, but the runner reaches anyway.
Maldonado.
Next up, Martin Maldonado. Here's the first pitch to him. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. Hit the other way out toward right field. Peterson has a read on it. 1 down. So it's back to the top of the order now. And striding in the speedy second baseman, Jose Altuve. From the stretch. And he swings right over the top of this one, 0-1.
Hey, make no mistake about it, this lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Line towards center field. And that's in there. Base hit. Long throw to third. But too late, and he's safe at third.
Hey, D-Row, there's a case of trying to sneak a piece of cheese by a guy after starting him off with back-to-back off-speed pitches, has him 0-2, and can't get that fastball by him.
Yeah, you're doing him a favor right there. You got him dead to rights, 0-2. You can expand the zone. You can go north, south, east, west, and what does he do? He leaves a fastball, a hittable fastball, and he was able to get a knock.
Michael Brantley is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Prior to the 0-1, here's a look to first. Just keeping him close. Runners are at first and third, one away. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Got caught lunging there as this one's fouled away. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. Comes set, now the pitch. Fouled off. Runners are at the corners with one man out. And another foul ball. Another 1-2 delivery. On the ground to second base. This could be two. On to Freeman at first, and there are two away now. Striding in for Houston, Alex Bregman. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. The 1-0 delivery. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Long run for the center fielder. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. Astros forced to settle for only the 1 run. 3 innings complete. It's the Braves 3 and the Astros 1. So here is Adam Duvall. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
He turned around that fastball and drove it out of the park in his previous at-bat, so there's got to be a good chance they mix it up right here on him and try and go off speed.
And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Here's Jock Peterson now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And a check swing here. Did he go around? No, says third base umpire Clyde Washington. It's ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself at a real good hitter's count.
3-1 is our score here in inning number 4. And now a called strike that time as the zone expands a bit here. It's 2-1 now.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in and then get right back outside. Nice pitch.
Now the 2-1 pitch.
He's certainly pushing the throttle and pulling it with those 4 pitches. Statistics class tells me I'm sitting fast.
And he fouls this one off. 3 runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
Got to think our man behind the plate thought twice about that one. About as close as it gets.
The 3-2 pitch. Fouled away. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. 2 outs already on the K this inning, so he'll be looking to do better. First pitch on its way. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Line shot to third, and the side is retired. Braves are set down 1-2-3, and it's still 3-1. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I discussed the Astros offense with Houston's manager. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. That'll bring up Yordan Alvarez. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Hitter, Yordan Alvarez.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Well, should be 2-0, but he goes way out of the zone to go after that one, and it's even 1-1.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone to protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Here's Carlos Correa now, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 1-0. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The right fielder, number 30.
Stepping in once again is Kyle Tucker. He singled in his first AB. Now here's the pitch. Set to deliver the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Here it comes on 0-2. And it's fouled away. Again, a 1-2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Astros, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Christian Javier, a 6'1" right-hander, will be the one to get the call from the bullpen here. Digging in will be Dansby Swanson. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
No balls and a strike to count. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Fouled off. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off. Fouled away.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
We've got ourselves an awesome battle going on right here. Bottom line, the guy who's going to win this situation is the guy who executes.
And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch. And for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
At the plate, Eddie Rosario. And it's fouled away. Javier is one of those guys that just seems to be at his best under pressure. Runners in scoring position, tight game, tough hitters at the plate. That's when he's at his best.
One of the keys, Matty V, to being a good reliever is being able to pitch out of trouble. Trouble that's created by the pitchers before you, or sometimes you even have some mess that you put on yourself. Hey, regardless if it's a mess that he's inherited or one that he's created for himself, this guy makes good pitches when the game's on the line.
Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2.
These last 2 guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Fouled off. And awfully close there on 3-2, but take your base, says Earl Hendricks. It's ball 4.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman, as he'll ground the first pitch foul off to the right side. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. And he fouls this one off. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. This pitch is popped up. Javier has room in foul territory, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Digging in next, Ozzie Albies flew out last time up. He's set, and the pitch. And a ball, 1-0. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
From the belt, the pitch. The count now at 2-1. Rosario is off of first with 2 away. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
The 3-1. Ground ball right side. Altuve showing off his range. Onto the first baseman Gurriel, and that will end the inning. Braves strand one as the lead remains 3-1. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and digging into bat next, the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel.
Yulieski Gurriel.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a liner. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
All right, let's see if that leadoff single gets him going right now. They've taken it on the chin for most of this game, being a little passive at the plate in their approach. Let's see if that starts them off and they start to go more ambush tactics.
So now to the plate, Chas McCormick, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. Struck out in his first at-bat. In there, 1-1. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Freeman into foul territory, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Here's the 1-2.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
Good hard sinker, but he lays off to even things at 2-2. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Fouled away. Slow bouncer to the right side.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
Ball 3. 3-2 now.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long, epic at-bats, you start to get into swing mode.
He's set. Here's the 3-2, and it's fouled away.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
Once again, a 3-2. Hit down the third baseline. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2.
You can visibly see the body language of this guy on the mound is completely changed during this at-bat. 6 foul balls has to be completely frustrating him that he can't put him away. Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Standing in now, Martin Maldonado, as he'll go after a hard sinker that time and falls behind 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Fouled off. First and second here with nobody out. A 2-2 count to the Astros catcher. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2. Jose Altuve will be next. And he fouls this one off. The 3-2 one more time. To third. Oh, just a brutal hop, and it goes right by him. And the run will score from second as they cut it to 1 at 3-2 now. And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Jose Altuve trying here to plate the tying run from second. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
It's not easy to continue pounding the strike zone when you've given up 3 consecutive hits, but he has to trust that getting the ball down in the zone will get him an out.
2 runs, 5 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. High in the air down the right field line. Peterson has a read on it. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second.
Good read there at second base to know he could make it to third on the flyout. Now he's only 90 feet away with 1 out.
Striding in is Michael Brantley, trying to bring in the tying run from third here. First offering on its way. And that misses inside 1-0. And so now the Braves will get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Here it comes, 1-0. Not close. It's 2-0.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
Runners are at first and third, 1 away. Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
Here it is, the 3-0. And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
So stepping in is Alex Bregman, the potential tying run for him at third base. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
Obviously a huge situation in the game here, but at the plate he's got to keep it simple. He can't try to do too much just because the bases are juiced. At the very least, just find a way to get that tying run home from third.
And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score.
The batter, number 44.
Good job there to put the ball on the ground and pick up the tying run. This one has the makings of being a close game until the very end.
Into the box now, Yordan Alvarez, as he'll lay off a curveball up in the zone for a ball, 1-0. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The set and the 1-0. Hit in the air to shallow center. Swanson ranging into the outfield, and he brings it down to end the inning as the go-ahead run is left stranded. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We're through 5 here at the ballpark, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Now at the plate, Austin Reilly. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Yeah, Matt, that last one wasn't exactly a tape measure shot, but listen, a home run is a home run. I know a lot of pitchers, they call that a wall scraper in his last AB, but listen, it counts as a home run nonetheless.
Fouled away. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Stepping in now, Jorge Solaire. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. No hits to this point. The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss, strike 1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Racing back the center fielder. Gone! It's a solo shot for Jorge Solaire as they take the lead 4-3.
Boy, there's an old saying that the harder you throw, the farther it goes. How about this? Good fastball, and this ball is absolutely tattooed. See you later.
Into the box, Adam Duvall. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. The 1-0 is laid off for ball 2.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now. 1 out, nobody on. Skied into very shallow right. Chasing after it is Tucker. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Now to the plate, Jock Peterson. He went down looking in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Swing and a miss, strike 2.
Woo, not a spot you'd expect a curveball. He's lucky he missed because that's the kind of pitch that gets hit out of the ballpark.
Here's the pitch on 2-2. And it's fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the second time tonight. One for the Braves in the inning, and it comes courtesy of the long ball. On to the bottom of the 6th, 4-3 Atlanta. Now at the plate, here is Carlos Correa. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Carlos.
And now the first pitch.
Correa.
Yeah, that looked like an auto take right there, just trying to measure up this pitcher's stuff.
The windup and the 0-1. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. The 1-1. Lined into left center. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
Boy, D-Row, there's a case of the outfield defense playing so deep that ball looked like it was extra bases all the way, but they were able to cut it off.
Yeah, not too many times I would agree. I'd love to hear your take on this as well. The no doubles defense, I kind of never understood it to begin with. I felt like the pitcher, if he can execute the game plan, could keep the ball in front of the outfielders, but right there, boy, I was wrong. That worked.
A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. The 1-0 home is taken, strike 1.
Well, he's following the code not to miss down and into a lefty, everything on the outer half of the plate.
Correa gets his lead at first, nobody out. No offer on that one, 2 balls and a strike.
That fastball really got away from him there. That's kind of a red flag for me that he's starting to tire or wear down a little bit. The first thing that goes is location and then your mechanics. We'll see if this continues.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Here now the 2-2. Fouled off. 4-3 our score here as we play inning number 6. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. That misses. So a single and a walk, and it's first and second with nobody out.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
On his way out to the mound now is the Atlanta skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So as he departs, his fate is still up in the air. He could stand to win it. He could get a no decision. He could even be on the hook for the loss if both runners come around to score. Ian Anderson takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning. Yuli Gurriel will be his first test out of the bullpen, and it'll be a tough test indeed as he'll face him with 2 on and nobody out here. He's set. Here it comes.
Little traffic on the base paths right here, but 1 pitch away from getting a double play and getting right back into control.
In the dirt, and now let's see. Throw to third. The tag's there, and he's out trying to steal third. Great throw.
That's a tough one right there. You're already in scoring position, so if you're a base runner in that situation, you got to see it actually get away if you're going to try and take third.
The 1-1 takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. And he struck him out.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
In now, Chas McCormick. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. A ball and a strike. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now. Hit on the ground to third. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. 7th inning coming up. Braves lead this one 4-3. Yimi Garcia is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Now it'll be Travis d'Arnaud. Lifetime against this particular arm. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
You know, because this is just a 1-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
That evens it up 1-1. Here's the pitch. And he fouls this one off. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. The 1-0 is taken for ball 2. Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. We're in the 7th inning now of a 4-3 ball game. Fly ball right down the line and left. There to pull it in is Brantley, and there are 2 gone now. Next to dig in, Eddie Rosario. It was a walk in his last trip. From the stretch, swinging a ball hit on the ground. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fouled away. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight. Down in order go the Braves, and it remains a 4-3 game. Last half of the 7th here, and next to hit is the catcher, Martin Maldonado.
The catcher, Martin Maldonado.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Easy take there as the off-speed pitch misses well inside. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Maldonado behind a ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, he's got excellent stuff working right now. Somebody has to make an adjustment. You're seeing a lot of late swings. No one's getting the front foot down. No one's getting the barrel to the baseball.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, you got to love a live young arm. He's got an electric fastball, and if he can learn to harness that and work in his solid secondary stuff, he's going to have a really nice career on the mound. Not everyone is gifted with a fastball like that.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And it's fouled away. Into center field, line drive, base hit.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. To be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up. And here's the left-handed hitting Michael Brantley. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. This one's flared toward left center. Swanson ranging into the outfield. He makes the running play. 2 down.
Third baseman,
so it's a runner
2.
At first with 2 men out. And that'll bring up the LSU
Breckman.
product, Alex Bregman. He's set and the pitch. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Hey, what a great pitch right there in a big situation to pull a string on that changeup. He knew that hitter was going to be super aggressive.
Fastball called for strike 2. Altuve, the runner at first with 2 gone. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Ready with another 0-2. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
The 1-2. Fouled off. The next 1-2 pitch. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
These are the great matchups that happen throughout the course of a game. I don't think as a pitcher you can give in right here. He's a great hitter at the plate. He knows it. You know it. Keep executing. Maybe get him to roll something over.
Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now.
One thing's clear. He's not afraid to pitch inside, right? One pitch ducks him away, then he comes right back with another one. So clearly this pitcher, he's not afraid to work that inner half of the plate.
The 3-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off. And now this will be the 10th pitch of the at-bat. Again, another foul ball. Another full count pitch home. Fouled away. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left. No chance at bringing this one back. Gone! A two-run shot that gives them the lead. It's a two-run homer for Alex Bregman. As they will take the lead here, it's now a 5-4 ball game.
One of the best qualities of this pitcher is keeping the ball in the ballpark. He's not an easy guy to get the ball up in the air against, so he's going to have to regroup a little bit here. He's not used to giving up home runs.
The batter, number 44. Designated hitter.
At the plate now, Jorge Alvarez. And it's fouled away. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And the pitch. Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2. Little dribbler up the first baseline. Got him! And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. 7 complete here tonight. Houston's out in front, 5-4. Brooks Reilly has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 58.
Ready to begin the 8th, and in to bat next, one of the best run producers in the game, the left-handed hitting first baseman Freddie Freeman. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And too high with the cut fastball. It's 1-0 now. The Braves find themselves losing in the late innings. What are your thoughts on this one, guys?
Yeah, Matty V, this is one of those that you kind of scratch your head and you go, wow, you hit the ball all the ballpark, but still not enough offense. It just goes to show you this sport is still, D-Row, all about pitching.
It is. It begins and ends on that bump right there. And there's just so many facets to the game. Defense, base running. It's just not the team that hits the most home runs is going to win the ball game.
Two-0 count, the pitch. This is to right field and deep off the bat of Freeman. That one is out of here. This game is tied. A solo shot down the line in right. And just like that, this ball game is all tied. The long ball is playing in this one. That was the 4th blast of the game so far for this lineup. Dan, D-Row, what are your thoughts on what they're doing as a team so far?
Matty V, D-Row, I don't know what you think, but this is like crazy. 4th round tripper of the game so far.
They're missing over the heart of the plate, not using the quadrants. In the hitters meeting, they focused on this stuff. They thought these guys could miss middle, and that's exactly what's happening.
He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Now a swing and a fly ball, and this will wind up a foul ball. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Now the pitch. A bouncer to the left side. And there's one down now. Next, it'll be Austin Reilly. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. First pitch on its way. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
Hey, this one's tied late in the game. As a pitcher right now, you just can't lay a cookie in there 1-0.
Now here's the pitch. Sinker gets the outside for a strike. Here's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
Well, he might be feeling a little bit of a sting there, but he can take comfort in knowing that he represents the go-ahead run. That could turn out to be a huge hit by pitch.
Coming forward now is the Braves' designated hitter, Jorge Solaire. He went deep last time up. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1.
Can't come out of his game plan right here. He knows he's a known sinker baller. I know it was a 4-seamer right there, but get back to that 2-seam. It's what his MO is.
Oh, 0-1, here it comes. Fouled off. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And he got him.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And, hey, a strikeout always works, too.
Standing in now, Adam Duvall, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Comes set, the 0-1. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end. Braves able to tie things up on this home run. We'll go to the bottom of the 8th, all even at 5 apiece. Chris Martin is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Carlos Correa.
Not shortstop, Carlos Correa.
And now the first pitch. Grounded to first. Freeman's got it, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The right fielder, number
So now
30.
here is Kyle Tucker, a hit in 2 tries for him so far. He's set, here it comes. And he fouls this one off. 1 out, nobody on. Fouled away. Now the 0-2 pitch.
I can't blame him one bit out on the mound. I'm shocked he didn't pick up the rosin bag and see if he could get a foul ball on that one. He had to see if he would swing way outside the zone.
Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
That was a big strikeout there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to, and that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel, as he'll reach for one and come up empty for the first strike. His career numbers against this pitcher, he's 1 for 5. 2 out, nobody on. Ball hit out to Albies at second base. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. So they breeze through this half of the inning. 9th inning coming up, and we are all tied 5-5. Phil Maton will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half. All set to start the 9th in this one, and next it'll be the outfielder, Jock Peterson. From the stretch, here's the pitch. A bouncer to the left side. And the throw on to first will take care of him, so he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away. Now to bat, Travis d'Arnaud. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. McCormick is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. So now into the box is Dansby Swanson. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First offering. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. A high fastball is in there. Here's the 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Grounded weakly toward third. On to the first baseman, Gurriel, and that will end the inning. Braves are set down 1-2-3. This ball game still tied 5-all. Bottom of the inning now, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Chas McCormick.
The center fielder, Chas McCormick.
And the pitch. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 1-0 is a sinker that gets a swinging strike. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. A swing and a ground ball to third. And that's the first out.
The batter.
Next to stand in is Martin Maldonado. He went down on strikes last time up. From the stretch. Hit softly down the line at first, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight.
Now batting.
So next to hit is Jose Altuve. In his career versus this pitcher, it's been a steady 5 for 9. Here's the first pitch to him. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A ball and a strike to Houston's leadoff batter. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
You know what that ugly swing tells me right there? This guy's got his good slider work, and that thing's got depth and bite.
Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning.
Astros go down 1-2-3. Our score holds at 5 apiece. So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Eddie Rosario. He'll be the one to start things out as we begin the 10th. Here's the first pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
The 0-1. And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1. Now the Astros are going to get a left-hander up and cranking out in the bullpen. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Now the 2-1. Fastball well outside. Freddie Freeman there. He'll hit next. The 3-1 pitch. Full count, 3-2. Now the 3-2 pitch. He loses him on ball 4.
Just a nice piece of hitting right there, especially in extra innings. He didn't try to win the thing by himself or be a hero. He just patiently worked the at-bat until he earned the walk. We'll see if his teammates can pick him up now.
So it's first and second now. Nobody out, and that brings in Freddie Freeman. Here's the first pitch, and it's fouled away. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Freeman has over 200 career home runs, so he's certainly capable of leaving the yard in this big spot here.
Oh, yeah, Matty, absolutely. Right man, right time. He's been there, done that, hit a bunch of home runs in his career, and he'd set up nice for him.
Swanson over at second. Rosario on at first with nobody out. And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2.
I mean, he's coming right after him, Matty. 3 fastballs in a row.
And he looks at a cold strike 3 as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number 1. Digging in, the switch hitter, Ozzie Albies, grounded out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. It's his last at-bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll 2.
0-1 the count. First and second now, 1 man out. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Very high, 2-1.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Now the 2-1.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Another one sent foul. Ready with another 2-strike offering. Slapped hard the opposite way. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. The runner from second crosses the plate.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you're starting to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's what makes you feel really good about yourself.
At the plate, Austin Reilly, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Comes set and the 0-1. First and second now, 1 man out. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
Fly ball out toward left center field. After it is Brantley, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
Matty, it's hard to say right here. I got to believe they dove into the scouting reports on every outfield arm. He did not take an aggressive pass coming around third base bag right there, so I just think the third base coach had to hold him.
Blake Taylor is called upon to pitch, really needing that double play ball. Bases are loaded here with only 1 man out. Jorge Solaire will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here, a solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ballgame to this point. And now the first pitch.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
The 0-1 on its way. And there's ball 1.
This is where you got to empty the bucket out on the mound. Throw your best stuff right here, right now, and try and get out of this. If anything catches outfield grass, this game's probably over.
The 1-1 home is a fastball that misses.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
Well, no doubt in my mind, this has been the at-bat of the night so far.
Now the payoff pitch home. And he might have another one as this is hit high and deep out to left. Gone! It's a grand slam. So he promptly unloads the bases with that one, his second of the game, as this is now a 5-run cushion. Fans are getting plenty of souvenirs today. That's the 5th ball we've seen clear the fence by just this one lineup alone.
Yeah, Matty B. How about this, D-Row? If you come to watch offense, you've picked the right game to come and see.
5 bombs from one team. Everybody in the lineup. They're making fun right now of the guys who don't have a homer in this one.
Adam Duvall comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Still only one out in the inning. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one. Lays off the slider that time. 2-1. Three and 1 now as that misses down and in. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Hit in the air down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Payoff pitch one more time. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
That's the 3rd time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
Into the box now, Jock Peterson. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. Oh-1, here's the pitch. Fouled off. 2 out, nobody on. And he looks at a ball, 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 one more time. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. So they put up a big number in the inning as 5 crossed the plate. And this was the biggie here, the grand slam home run. Last chance coming up for the Astros. It's the Braves 10 and the Astros 5. Richard Rodriguez, the 6'4" right-hander, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching. Ready for the bottom of the 10th here, and coming forward the veteran outfielder, Michael Brantley.
The left fielder, Michael Brantley.
First pitch on the way.
he'll take that first pitch strike all day long. If they're going to take 0-0, he's going to pound that zone and get ahead. Much more susceptible down 0-1 than 1-0.
From the belt, the pitch. And he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. And there's out number 1. And that'll bring up Alex Breckman. He's got 1 hit in 4 at-bats.
Well, Matt, this is one of the problems. This guy's a good fastball, particularly low fastball hitter. It doesn't matter how hard or how low you throw it. That's right into this wheelhouse. What you want to do with this guy is move the ball from the belt up to get him to chase something that maybe he'll pop up in the infield.
Altuve, the runner at second with 1 away. Counts even 1-1 to Alex Bregman.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heater.
2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Yordan Alvarez will be next. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. Fouled away. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You could just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
So now to the plate, Yordan Alvarez, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. A hat trick already to his credit in this one, so he's looking to avoid the dreaded golden sombrero here. Outside at 94, 1 ball and 1 strike. And it's fouled away. Last strike now for Houston. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And that's taken high for a ball. It's full now, 3-2.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
Ready to deliver the full count pitch. Fouled off. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Hey, it took them an extra frame to do it, but hey, they're not going to complain as they lock up a nice road victory here in 10 innings.
This one ends with a 10-5 score. Atlanta sent 5 balls over the wall to come out on top in this one. Chris Martin gets the W on the mound. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Atlanta Braves, 10 runs on 8 hits. No errors, they left 4 men on base. For the Astros, 5 runs, 8 hits, no errors, they left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 57 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight, and we remind you to please drive home safely.